I apologize. I thought I had unmuted myself, and apparently I didn't. So let's start again. Oh my goodness. This is Candace Stewart Finley from Empowered Whole Being Foundation, and today we're talking about gratitude, feeling grateful, and why is it important. I do have the comments open, and feel free to jump in and chime in with your thoughts and comments. I can highlight them on the screen, and I just think that's hilarious. So I want to talk about the actuality of the frequency of gratitude and how important it is to feel grateful. What I've observed is more often than not, many individuals think about the things they're grateful for, and that's a very different dialogue with the quantum field as opposed to feeling grateful, the feeling. So what does that feeling invoke for you when you imagine the feeling of gratitude? What does that feel like to you? For me, it's a combination of several feelings. Feeling of comfort, a feeling of safety, a feeling of peace, because there's a knowing, an understanding that all my needs will be met, that there isn't lack, that there's infinite abundance, to feel acceptance, to feel accepted, acknowledged. Gratitude's a lot of things, the feelings, all interwoven in this complex combination of energies that we focus upon when we talk about feeling grateful, that invokes the feeling of gratitude or feeling grateful. And why is this important? Because when we feel grateful, we shift our energy field into more receptive mode. Now our energy is spinning. We have polarity, just like a battery. Electric in, magnetic out. And the left is the electric in, and the right-hand side is the magnetic out. So it's a counterclockwise flow of energy. And this would be synonymous with yin yang, with the divine feminine, the divine masculine. So the natural polarity of our consciousness is counterclockwise. Oftentimes, without even realizing it, the human consciousness will be experiencing reverse polarity, where the energy is coming in on the right, so it's going clockwise, and it's pushing out on the left. And what this does is it deflects and redirects receptivity as being something outside of itself. It externalizes receptivity as opposed to being able to naturally counterclockwise flow, coming in, electric in the left, just receive the flow in. The right-hand side is the magnetic pushing out, the creativity, bringing something into fruition, into the physical energy field, quantum field, what I call the simulated universe. So it's coming in, moving out, coming in, moving out. And gratitude, in my experience, and also observing others' experience, primes the pump of receptivity. And that's so important. Oh, and look, my screen has frozen on that. That's so interesting. Now it's back. So, again, technical. Oh, golly. So, receptivity, so important. And gratitude primes the pump for increasing receptivity. And that's why it's so important to feel grateful for everything, everything, because that primes the pump to increase your ability to receive even more. It opens the gateway. It activates the counterclockwise flow of energy. So we're receiving in and creating on the outflow. So that's really the main point of today's little simulcast, and just to encourage anyone who happens to watch this recording to practice the feeling of gratitude, the feeling. And I guess the big takeaway here is it's not going to shift your experience in the physical world to think about gratitude. What shifts your experience and allows for the creation of more goodness in our day-to-day life experience is the feeling of gratitude, of feeling grateful. And again, I invite you to really explore, what does that feel like for you? As I said before, for me, it's comfort, safety, peace, acceptance, a knowingness that all is for the greater good, just that feeling of infinite abundance, infinity of goodness. So again, I invite you, explore that. What does that feel like for you to feel grateful? Name it. Get to know it. Don't gloss over it. Dive into it. Discover it. And once you have really embraced and know what that feels like for you, you will always have access to that. You will always have that tool to reorient your polarity, to be receptive, to prime that pump of receptivity, to be, looks slowing down again. Very interesting. Certain parts, when I talk about, there we go, now we're back in sync a little bit better. Very interesting. So again, as I close out for today, just explore gratitude, the feeling of it for you. Really get to know what it is for you. And then once you have, practice it. Practice it, practice it, practice it. And then just watch the beauty create all around you from those feelings and your interaction with the quantum field. So this is Candace Stewart Finley from Empowered Whole Being Foundation. And I am in the process of updating my book. Been working on that for a little bit, and also finalizing the upgraded MP3, the Divine Heart Coherence meditation technique. And when that's finally available for free download, I'll be announcing that, and that'll be hopefully soon. So until then, joy be with you, and feel grateful as much as possible.